Good morning. I'm Tim Purpura, publisher of Security Systems News here at ISC West with Russel Vail, who is president and CEO of ipDatatel. Russell, I guess my first question is, tell me a little bit, give me the 30-second pitch on ipDatatel and how you got to be where you are.
Well, Tim, it's great to be here. I'm glad you asked that question. So I started in the security industry in the 70s, way back there, and I was an installing dealer back in the day. And we installed the systems mainly for builders. Then I became a central station, so we monitored our own alarms, and so we were able to monitor for other people, became a wholesale central station. And then from there, I had an ISP, so we had internet service provider clients that we also added through our services that we did. And now I've become a manufacturer.
You've done it all.
I've done it all. I've been in a little bit. So when people say, you know, you really don't understand that part of the industry, I can tell you, I've been in an attic, I have installed an alarm system, so I know exactly what their pain points are.
Awesome. So give me a little bit about ipDatatel. What do you guys do?
So ipDatatel is all about the lifeblood for the dealers. We're dealer-centric. We do everything that's about the dealer and that brand that the dealer brings. We don't say powered by ipDatatel, it's always about the dealer. And we think that's very important. So the dealer's lifeblood, Tim, is all about the communications, that recurring revenue stream that they need to make sure is available to them. And we assure that communications path by two ways. We do it by internet, and we also do it by cellular. And we believe that the internet side of this is the new phone line for the security industry. For years, when we were installing alarms, we used just phone lines. But phone lines are going away. I also sit on the Alarm Industry Communications Council, and about 53% of all alarms are still traveling over those phone lines today, which are going away.
Talk about that for a minute, as far as the sunset of these technologies. You know, where's it going and what's the future?
Sure. So the biggest sunset of the day will be the telephone lines that are going away, and they're either going away as becoming digital. So the old plain old telephone system, POTS, that is not going to be available like it is today. So we'll see that vanishing probably by 2020. There won't be any phone lines around. So that's one of the sunsets, but we also have several sunsets. As a central station, I lived through the AMPS sunset, which was the first one. Then we had 2G sunset, which just happened through this year. We're going to see other sunsets. There's going to be 3.5G, 4G. There's all these technology changes are hurting these dealers.
How are these guys keeping up with it?
Well, they've been in this crazy loop, Tim, and we're trying to get them out of the crazy loop. And the crazy loop is they keep embracing that cellular technology as the primary. So they use a single path of communication. We believe that's a big fail point. Back in the day, we would put in phone lines, but sometimes we'd also add radio backup. Well, the new phone line today, Tim, is the internet. And so now with the internet and cellular, so now we have belts and suspenders, so you have that backup path. So if you lose the the cellular side of what we're doing, you now have the reliance on the internet, and that communication path is still assured. And we don't believe the internet's going to go away anytime soon unless Al Gore turns off the internet.
Yeah, I don't think so. But so I mentioned that we're at ISC West. What are you expecting from the show, and how has it been so far?
Well, the show, our booth has been packed today. We think this is a great show. It's the best security show available right now. We think that the traffic here is amazing. You meet some of the largest dealers here. It's a great show. I always enjoy ISC West.
Excellent. One last question. Not really a question, but give me the last thing, one thing you want to leave with our readers. You know, what would you say to them about ipDatatel?
So the biggest thing I would say about ipDatatel is that we're engineering, we're manufacturing in the United States. That's one of the few things that people really don't know about us that well. But we do everything here, and we are the insurance for that lifeblood of the dealer, which is that communications path. We want to make sure that is the best communications path available, and we think we have that with our dual path solution.
Excellent. Russell, thanks. Have a great show, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks.